What's going on, guys? We are back again in the game, finally on the US side of the PlayStation for this game. Been finally fixed. They had dropped an update today to allow us back in the game. Previous update on Tuesday caused a serious issue for the PlayStation on the US side, especially UIs was missing, characters were invisible. It looked like people didn't even have their character. It was just a whole bunch of mess going on. I have some examples here you guys want to check real quick. All right, enough of the news. Let's get to the point of this video, the subscribers series. Yes, we are doing subscribers' favorite builds, and we are showcasing. I want to see how many versions of this idea is going to come out. But yeah, we are going to knock out each of our subscribers who want to participate in this series. First off, I will be starting with the huge supporters. That's just a given, no questions asked. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Jeff. All right, we're going to go ahead and start off with Jeff Johnson. All right, we're going to go ahead and break down his build. Oh wait, before I show you the build, I got to show you his build and why I matched it exactly the same, so you guys can understand my point of view and his point of view, why this is his favorite build. Now, along the way, we will be critiquing it, also giving some suggestions to change it. And people in the comments, if you guys want to say I approve this build or I don't like this build, here's what you can change, so put it in the comments, and that way Jeff will be able to look at the comments and see what he can change, or read your suggestions and see what he wants to do with that. Let's go ahead and break it down. All right, so we'll be testing out his primary weapon, which is the St. Elmo. Let's see what DPS it can do. 5 mil, 5.5 mil. Okay, we got to change this. We didn't change this. Give me a second. All right, resetting. Here we go. Still roughly a 5.5 mil. One more time. Ooh, we hit 7 consistently. Okay, 7 mil DPS, not bad. All right, let's go ahead and try the code relations. Okay, 4 or 5. It was like 5.5 mil again. Reset. There we go. Yeah, consistent 5.5 mil. All right. So yeah, he's basically above 5.5 mil DPS, which is crazy to see. Let's go ahead and break down the actual build, and then we're going to showcase it through some gameplay and see exactly what he sees when he put this build together. All right, here's the full breakdown of the build. Okay, let's go ahead and start off from the top. All right, we got the gunner specialization, all right, with foam grenades, as well as our starter primary weapon, the St. Elmo. A lot of people may know St. Elmo because it's just good for its electric status effect. Okay? So we're going to have to talk about how he has a maxed out of 25 everything, but we worked up towards what we can get for the build itself. All right, I didn't want to go ahead and use all my components for certain parts of the build due to the fact that it's just unnecessary, and this is not my build, right? So we're just going to head and break down what we know. So we're going to head and talk about the St. Elmo being 25, all right, with damage to target out of cover, right? That's very important for both sides. I see why he did that. All right, then we're going to go ahead and talk about the talent. Shooting an enemy with this weapon will give 1 stack. At 100 stacks, the next magazine will be 100% filled with shock ammo. Okay, so that's why this is his main weapon, and I see that. All right, let's go ahead and break down the code relations. Now, I'm not a fan of the code relations. I personally think that the RPM is too slow for an SMG, but it does do a lot of damage, okay, from the total damage. Also, we're going to go ahead and talk about how this is damage to target out of cover as well on it. Not only that, its key thing is perfect strain, okay? 10% critical hit damage for 0.5 seconds up you are firing, right? So it stacks up to 8 times. I personally don't like this talent, but I can see why he would use it due to the fact that it increases your critical hit damage, and he just likes the weapon overall. All right, let's go ahead and break down what we would change. All right, so this is what I would change the code relations to if this was me. I would change it to the vector SBR 0.45 ACP. Now I would keep the same ammo just for this build purposely. But personally, if it was me, I would have the Ouroboros. Why? Because it has the highest RPM when it comes to SMG, and it's just that it builds up striker stacks just that fast, right? So I would use this personally, but I can see why he would use Saint Elmo for PvE purposes. For the code relations, like I said, I would change it to the Vector SBR because it also gives high RPM for SMG. Okay, for keeping the Saint Elmo on. Once again, it builds up striker stacks fast. Okay, so this is what I would change it to. Now for its pistol, okay, we have Vindictive for the TDI card. Vindictive, killing an enemy with a status effect applied grants you and all allies within 15 meters 15% critical hit chance and 15% critical hit damage. Now, it says killing an enemy with a status effect. Now, that's only if he has this pistol out when he's using the Saint Elmo, which is it's not really unless he's like using I think this is why he's using the Stinger Hive as well as the Banshee Pulse. Okay, but we'll get into that part. I can see why he has that for that reason. Okay, it's probably for his skills. Okay, so I personally would change this to Sledgehammer due to the fact that I throw grenades a lot, and I that's how I get my sledge off, right? PvE and PvP. But I can see why he would use Vindictive here. Okay. All right, now we're on to the body of the build. Okay, we got our gear. Okay, let's break it down. We got the 4-piece striker set. Okay, with the 4-piece striker, it gives you pieces, gives you weapon handling, 3 pieces, rate of fire, and then 4 pieces, which is the king of this set. Strikers Gamble. This is the best DPS. Personally, I believe this is the best DPS set in the game. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. 1 stacks lost per second between 0 and 50 stacks, 2 stacks lost per second between 50 and 100 stacks. Okay, now we're rocking this without the backpack. Okay, this only has the chest piece. Okay, with the chest piece, it gives you increase of a max stats from 100 to 200. All right, so with the backpack on, instead of 0.65%, it will be 1 percent per stack. Okay, but fortunately we don't have the backpack. Instead, we have the Memento exotic. Now with the Memento exotic, it gives you weapon damage, armor, and skill. It gives you all 3, and its talent kill confirmed. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provides both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. All right, so we have the red core 5% weapon damage, the blue core 10% bonus armor, and the yellow core 5% skill efficiency. For every trophy collected, gain an additional 1% weapon damage plus 1% skill efficiency and 0.1% armor regeneration for 300, maximum of 30 stacks. Okay, so this is why actually I would use this in PvP and PvE because Memento backpack is just OP. So I can see why he would love this at his favorite build and he would use this. All right, so let's break down the rest of the gear. As you can see, this is his glove and he has critical hit damage on the glove. And then this is his knee pad. He has critical hit damage on the knee pad. All right, and to finish it off, we are talking about what I've told you guys over and over again in all my videos. Vacaro's holster is the best holster in the game. Please use it in your builds, okay? So we're going to go ahead and talk about the critical hit damage, and then we're going to talk about weapon damage with the armor core. Okay, so that's why it's a key to use this in most of your builds. All right, then it also gives you 10% skill haste. Okay, let's go ahead and break down the rest of the build. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about his skills. Okay, so now we have the Stinger Hive. The Stinger Hive is what he uses to apply bleed damage. Now this is why I said that the Vindictive here talent about the status effects, this is probably why he uses it. Also, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Banshee Pulse, which also applies Disoriented, which is also another status effect. So I can see how that would relate. All right, so this is what he has. This is his build. Let me know in the comments again, guys, below what you guys think about this build. And let's go ahead and talk about its stats. With its stats, we have 42% critical hit chance with 125% critical hit damage. Now, I told you guys over and over again in my videos, it is very important to have critical hit chance at 60 or at least 55 or up. I've also mentioned that with the changes that we were going to make, that would probably be around that much. Okay, and also will probably have a high critical hit damage, as well as let's go ahead and talk about his correlations. So his correlations is at 53, which is not that bad, and 105 critical hit damage, which is not that bad. So I would say this is fine. But the reason why, guys, if we look back at his chest piece, the reason why we're sitting that low is because he has weapon handling. I meant to show you guys what I would change for the build. I would change out his striker shield, his striker chest, or this striker chest, which has critical hit chance, and I would also put critical hit damage mod on this. Okay, that's what I would change, but this is what he has on, so this is what we're going to keep for the gameplay. All right, so that's what I would change there at 59. You see what I'm saying? So I have high critical hit chance, and I will still have the same high. I will still have 105 critical hit damage. Right, that is the build. Let's go ahead and break down. I see that we have another league event, so we're gonna go ahead and get this because I really want this one. So we're gonna go ahead and test out the build doing one of these examples. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. All right, now that they're here, I'm deciding instead of doing this on hard because I really want to test it out. He tests his out on challenging, but I think he also said that he changes. He wanted me to test it out on heroic. He wanted to see how his build works out on heroic because I also believe he does it on heroic too, but he wants to see it from my point of view on how I use it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about it on heroic, and we're gonna display this gameplay on heroic. All right, this is live. Here we go. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna focus up because I really want to see if I can beat this time. And also we're gonna pay attention to everything I'm using on this build and see what he sees. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. We're gonna do Banshee pulse. I think I got people above me, but okay. I don't have people above me, it was just cameras. Crazy. Slowing me down. Cool. I personally said to him, I said that his main weapon is definitely the St. Elmo, due to the fact that it does way more damage than the correlations. Remember, we talked about 7 mil versus 5.5 mil. So we're probably just gonna run with the St. Elmo the whole time. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. I got people right here to my left. Oh. Cool. We're moving. Ooh. All right. Don't slow me down. Keep going. Oh, I thought that was, I'm tripping. I thought that was an elevator. So far, so good, Jeff. I know you're gonna watch this video. So far, so good, man. I'm liking this build. Definitely does a lot of the damage. And we know it's good if we can do 10 out of 10 with it, right? So let's go ahead and see. All right, I'm gonna throw this down. Get him distracted. Throw this on him. Boom. All right. The only issue I'm having is just because they have more health on heroic. But we're doing a lot of damage, so it's not even, I'm not even really phased about it. Perfect. And we're collecting all these. See, the trophies give us more armor too, guys, and more damage. So we're just a one-man army with this build right now. They're below me. Easy. You see how the shock works in your favor? That's why he loves this build. That's why his favorite build. And I can see why he would max it out on 25. He's mainly a PvP. I mean, he's mainly a PvE player, so you can see why he would max this out. It definitely does a lot of damage in PvE. I would say good job, man. Just a few little tweaks, and you're good. You're good to go. And I know you told me that you switched the build. You switched the chest piece for the critical hit chance, so that's good. All right. Ooh. Almost went the wrong way there. Okay. Boom. Easy. Done. Let's move. All right, this is I hate this room. It's like a lot of stuff going on, but I'm pretty sure with this build we'll be okay. Especially with this build, yeah. We're wiping the floor with him right now. And these trophies are giving us more damage as we move along. See? Easy. And our rate of fire goes up too from the gunner specialization, so I can see why he would do this. Keep it moving. Okay. And we slow them down too with the stinger hive. When they're bleeding, it gets slow movement. So let's go. We moving. That's a good sign. I'll pick up everything later. I just want to speed run this. I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, we definitely putting in work right now. We making heroic look easy with this build, Jeff. Glad we showcasing it to everybody. And I appreciate you for giving us this opportunity to look at your build and for people to comment on it and see what they think about it. Right. Oh, I thought that was oh, they're above me. I can go up here though. Grab that, it's fine. Right here. Oh, we're just melting them right now. Oh man, messed myself up there. Sometimes the elite controller just spins my character as a 180. I think it's just due to the fact that it's just a high sensitivity controller. So that's why you see my character doing that sometimes. For those who probably been wondering that for a couple of videos now. I think one's below me. People coming out here. One's behind me. Oh, this is too easy. Hey, we might use this as my main PvE build. I'm with the changes I'm gonna make. This is definitely good. I'll probably keep the same ammo on just for that, for the PvE purposes. But I will definitely be rocking the Vector for sure, no doubt about it. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. I was like, what was taking so long? I thought I missed a step or something. Oh, okay, perfect. We're in the main area. Oh, come on. Even though we're not doing the league itself due to the fact that we're on heroic, I'm just trying to keep up the time because I know what the time is for the ending point, and I want to see if we can complete it, and we are way above that time. So we're definitely going to complete this on hard for 10 out of 10. No problem. But even if it was on heroic, we'd still be able to do it. We're definitely getting through it. And on top of it, the league event shortens the match, or shortens the mission. So this is actually the main mission, which is a lot longer, and we're holding our own. Okay, don't panic. Number one thing is never panic. Taking a lot of damage here. Get the kid off. Going back into it. Okay. It's 2 kits we just popped. The only thing about the gunner is that it doesn't regen. I don't like its med kits, but personally, it's fine because you get the rate of fire after each kill, and plus you get the memento stacks if you can run over the bodies as you kill them, which is huge. So you kind of want to be more aggressive with this build.
Multiple hostiles on the roof. They're setting up EMP jammers around the radio mast.
Am I missing something? Oh, I was about to say. In the league event, we would have been done by now. That destroy the EMP jammers. Let's do it.
System curtailed. System reactivated. System malfunctioning.
You won't be able to escape as long as that EMP jammer is active. Take it out.
Structural integrity at 75%.
Agent, you've got to stop Wade. We need that radio mast.
System restored.
Man. Oh shoot.
Vital signs critical.
I had somebody on my back. It was an LMG dude. If it was a regular guy, that's what I was like not really worried. I didn't know who it was. But the one thing I don't want it to be was the LMG guy, and it was. So that's why he did that much damage that fast. Okay. Boom, perfect. Like this, go like that. He's done. And it's because of the damage that we just getting from these guys. Boss is about to die too here. Always hit their packs, their ammo packs. It's a lot easier to fight. Easy. Okay. Right. Boom, and there it is. So with the main man himself, Jeff Johnson, this is his build, guys. And yes, I still had everything on. I still had everything the same. If you guys enjoyed his build, make sure you let him know in the comments below. Also, let him know what you would change with this build in the comments below, and he will check it out. Thanks again, Jeff. Hopefully we get another person coming through. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below. But also remember, members come first. So if you want to be a part of that, click the link in the description and you can get your build put on here before everybody else. All right, until next time, guys, thank you for this new series, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.